guys, so I'm going to be recreating a look that I did on Instagram that was very highly requested. I'm going to be using some of the new MakeupGeek shadows, so you'll get to see those as well. And if you guys are wondering my thoughts on the new MakeupGeek shadows, I really do love them a lot. They're intensely pigmented, they have gorgeous texture, and they're very metallic and shiny. Some more so than others, like there's a couple shades that do fall flat for me. The one thing to keep in mind when using really foily or like metallic shadows like that have kind of a softer texture to them is that they do typically transfer. I don't know how people walk around with like not transferring shadows, but when I use shadows like that are that soft and like intensely pigmented, it always transfers to the other side of the lid, so I'm just like, whatever, no cut creases for me. Alrighty, let's jump into this. Okay, so when I did this look the other day, I didn't actually use a black base for it, but I'm going to today. So I'm taking, what is this thing? NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Black Bean, and I'm just going to apply a little bit of that to the inside corner, kind of, but staying off the actual inner corner. And then a little bit to the outer corner. So basically, you're gonna take it from either corner and then draw it in towards the iris. And I just want an even coat of that, but it's not a big deal if it's messy. So once I have a nice even base of that, I'm going to take this Real Techniques shading brush and I'm just going to blend that in. So I'm basically just going to smudge the edges, but I'm trying to keep it away from the inner corner and the center of the lid as much as I can. I'm just trying to kind of buff out the edges so they're not like these sharp, crazy looking things that we don't want. Essentially, the shadow is going to stick better wherever we put that base, so we don't want it to be like this jagged, crazy edge like this over here is. When it's more diffused, you won't be able to see the edges of the shadow as badly, if that makes sense. And same thing to the other side. So next I'm going to be taking Showtime and Mesmerized from MakeupGeek. Oh, they're kind of mixed together. But anyways, I'm going to be blending these two together on my brush. So just basically dabbing in one and then dabbing in the other and applying. And I'm just going to pat that on with a short, dense brush over top of where we applied the black base. Oh shit, I dropped it. Please don't be shattered. No casualties today. Okay, same thing with the other side. Okay, so now I'm just going to take a blending brush and buff out the edges of that. Again, trying to keep it away from the inner corner and the center as much as we can. But if it does get in the center a little bit, it's okay, girl. Oh god, just making a frickin' mess. Next, I'm just going to take a blending brush and MakeupGeek's Cupcake, which is kind of like a dusty pinky rose color, and I'm just going to blend that into the crease up towards the brow bone. Now I'm just going to take the shade Starry Eyed from MakeupGeek, which is so beautiful. And I'm just going to take that on my finger. Look how crazy this is. Oh my god, God bless. I'm just going to take that on my finger and I'm going to carefully with my talon apply it to the center of the lid. The reason why I'm using my finger is because with shades like this that have a high metallic finish or like foil finish kind of thing, you're going to get better color and texture payoff from applying it with something that's super dense, such as human flesh. If you do have super like kind of intense edges from that bright color, you can just take a shader brush and kind of like dab over the edges to fade them away. Okay, so now I'm just going to take this Tarte waterproof liner in Golden Tiger's Eye, and I'm going to apply it right underneath the lower lash line and in the inner corner. Just a healthy amount of that. And then I'm going to take my little Real Techniques, what is this thing called? Accent brush. How do I always forget this name? I literally use this in almost every single video and I'm always like, what's this thing called? Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and blend out that, oh god, what is on my brush? I'm going to blend that out. And then I'm going to apply the two first shadows that we applied, again, mixed over top of that. And then to kind of soften this up a little bit, I'm going to take the color Cupcake again on kind of a fluffy brush and just go over the edges with it. I'm going to go ahead and take a black liner and just apply it to the waterline to darken this up a little bit. And I'm also going to tightline with it. Ugh. Why do these brushes just disappear into thin air? That's my question. And then I'm just going to take a black eyeshadow on the same little accent. Oh, that's what I was using that brush for. I'm just going to take a black eyeshadow on that same little accent brush, and I'm going to just go over that liner basically. And kind of bring that black shadow into the lash line as well, so that I'm making it extra dark right where our mascara will be applied. Okay, so next I'm going to be applying two different Makeup Forever star powders. These look white in the packaging, but they all have like an iridescent finish and they're beautiful. So I'm going to be using 943 first, and I'm going to apply it to the inner corner and kind of buff it out and then bring it onto the lower lash line area just a little bit. This looks really cool as a face highlight as well, just throwing it out there. And then I'm going to be using 942, and I'm just going to apply that right to the inner corner and not blend it out as much. So we get kind of this cool, like, iridescent finish. Next, I'm going to go ahead and apply lashes and mascara, and I'll show you guys the finished eye look. So this is the final look. So this is the finished look. On Instagram, I had paired this with a black lip originally, but I wanted to show you guys how it looked with a nude lip as well. So here we are. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned something cool today, and let me know what you'd like to see next in the comments below. Okay, bye guys.